If you guys are watching this video, please like and subscribe in it. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Sorry guys, I honestly I never know how to start these, so I kind of just do something. The first thing that kind of pops up in this little noggin of mine. But as we can see, boys and girls, we are back again with another tier list, and today it's pretty self-explanatory. We got some Pixar going on, all right, and Pixar, in my opinion, what is it? Pixar and DreamWorks, solid flicks, right? Pixar, it's just I actually does Pixar is Pixar and Disney the same thing? Because I know that like is it, or am I tripping? Oh no, it's Disney. Okay, so Pixar is Disney. Pixar's under Disney. Okay, got it. Cool. I was confused because I thought like Cars and everything was kind of like separate movie producers from like Luca and all that stuff, but I guess it's just later going on. I didn't know that Toy Story and like Ratatouille were in the same kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get this. Let's just go ahead and get it started. Let's stop yapping. Let's get right into the tier list. All right. So categories go from peak Pixar to stand-up movie to solid flick to one watcher to shouldn't be made. Now, some of these I will tell you guys I have not watched yet. Some of them kind of just came out recently, and I'm not. I'm 21 now, so I don't really go out to the movies to watch Pixar films. Okay, I'm lying. Sometimes I do. I did just go watch Inside Out. I don't think that's Pixar though. But yeah, let's get right into it. All right, guys, grab a snack. If you guys want a peanut butter cracker, go ahead and take one. Let's get right into the tier list. Stop yapping. I know I said this already. Let's get right into it. Okay. All right. So coming in at the first movie of the tier list, we got Up. Oh, tricked ya. Up. There's not good enough things to say about Up. There really isn't, except that it is a stand-up movie. If you think about Up, honestly, we're starting off with an absolute banger, right? Personally, I think Up could move its way up. See what I did there? You see? All right. I don't know. It depends on the watcher. It has been kind of a while. I think I'm lying. I think I'm lying. I think I'm gonna put it in peak Pixar. I'm gonna be honest. I think Up was just an absolute. I can't think in a universe that Up wouldn't be in peak Pixar. It is a all around solid movie. You got the heart wrench of the love between him and his little lady, and then you got the dog and you got what's his name, the little guy, Nelson? No, that's not his name. Melvin? No, Melvin's the dog. I mean, Melvin's the no. It's sick. Villain was okay, but I mean he wasn't that big of a part into the thingy thing. But there's not good enough things to say. Up, Up is just solid. That's all you can say. It's peak. Up is peak, and that was prime time for whenever I was watching all this stuff. Absolute prime time. I'd go to bed and I'd watch Up, and ooh, it's beautiful. It was a beautiful thing, and that scenery and stuff, and the colors, everything was so vibrant. It was solid. All right, I need to move on to the next one. What is this? Regular Toy Story? I think so, because I see the doll back there. I'm gonna put stand up movie, right? It was the first one back in like '92. I wasn't even a thought yet. So '92 is kind of a while back. Graphics are a little shaky. I'm not saying that great movies have to have great graphics, but it makes it better if they do. You know, nowadays not so much the case. Not so much the case nowadays. But little shaky on the graphic side. Can't hold it against it. Still stand up movie. I'm sure people that are older than me would probably put it in peak Pixar, but I'm just not part of your gen. All right, I'm not part of your generation. You guys are Gen. What is that? Z? I don't know what it is, but you guys are a little bit older than me. But it's respectable. You'd probably put Lion King in peak. I wouldn't put Lion King. Actually, I probably would. I don't know. I'd have to have maybe coming up next tier list. I don't know. Okay. I'm probably gonna rate the movies that are together. So let's do the Toy Stories. Toy Story 2, I'm not gonna lie, was a solid flick, kind of forgettable. Let's be honest. I remember Toy Story 1 more than I remember Toy Story 2. That's just me personally. I don't know how you guys feel. That's just me, though. I know Toy Story 2 had Chicken Guy. I think it did, though. One thing that saved it was that satisfying scene where he's fixing up Woody. I think that's the right one. Fixing up Woody and doing that satisfying stuff, painting his eyeballs and stuff like that. Chef's kiss. Graphics were a little bit better, but I think Toy Story 1 with Sid and all that, I think that's the right movie. I might be getting it mixed up, but whichever one has Sid, that one's better than Toy Story 2. That one had like the little robot guy, I think, and like the elevator and stuff like that. I think. I don't remember, it's been a while. Toy Story 3. Now this one, God, I know I'm gonna get some heat. I will. But I think Toy Story 3 was the best Toy Story. The teddy bear, it was solid. Animation was great. Animation was great. It wasn't clunky like in the first and second one. Animation was awesome. I think the at the end, whenever they all thought that they were about to get burned, and they were just held hands and they loved each other, and it was solid. You got introduced to a bunch of new characters. It was a solid. It was peak. It was peak Pixar for me. Toy Story 3 was peak. It was better than all the other Toy Stories. My opinion, but that's just me. And then that's Toy Story 4 right here. I'm gonna put that down with solid flick. I don't think it was really that good. I did watch it. I feel like they dragged it out. I think after Toy Story 3 with that solid ending, we're good. We're good, dude. And then Toy Story 4, I mean, they did kind of have to have a reunion with the little lady, the little lamb chick. That was pretty solid. But I think, honestly, this new cast, they did bring Key and Peele into it, and that was fire. That was a fire cameo. But I think all these new characters and stuff like that, I don't think that they're really needed. Kind of a boring villain. It was just okay. It wasn't that great. I'd watch it once. I'd maybe watch it twice, but I'd pick it. I'm picking these Toy Stories over this. I'm honestly picking all of them, probably over Toy Story 4. Next, actually, we could probably do Lightyear as well. Never watched Lightyear, but I'd say it'd probably be a one watcher. I couldn't imagine it being crazy good. I never really liked Buzz Lightyear too much. Me, I'm personally a Slinky guy. I'm Mr. Slinky. I'm more of a him guy, but not really a big fan of Woody either. Honestly, the two main characters are kind of meh. Buzz Lightyear definitely is better than Woody, but I Mr. Slinky. I like Mr. Rex. I like kind of the side characters, the guys in the back that don't really have a voice for themselves. Those are the guys that I like. Um, and yeah, that's all the Toy Stories that they have that are related to that, I believe. Now, I'm probably gonna get some heat for this too. Eric, I'm putting Monsters University up in peak Pixar. I just remember this peak time of me watching animated. Actually, guys, I just realized, if the camera quality looks a little bit better, it's because I have a light ring up here now. I'm trying out some different stuff for you guys. I think Monsters University, and I'm just gonna say it now. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's better. I really do. I really do. Whenever I was, this is probably whenever I like. Let me see whenever this. Monsters University came out in 2013. So I was. I guess I need to go to university again. I can't do math right now. 2013. I was 11, right? I think I was 11. 11 to like 9 to 13, everything is going on in your brain. You're understanding the entire movie. I didn't really do that in Monsters Inc. Still a great movie. It really is. The snow cone guy. Come on. I mean, come on. But I do think Monsters University, this is whenever I was 12, 13. I was kind of getting a little bit older, getting ready for high school. College is coming, college is coming in a couple of years. And it just gave me something to look forward to. Granted, college isn't like that, for me at least. I was a COVID college. I graduated high school 2020, so my entire college years were on a computer screen. So it definitely wasn't like this where we had what is it called, Uzma Kappa Kappa. We didn't have that. We didn't have any of that stuff. We didn't have any games or anything in college. Honestly, we just kind of had projects and essays, and it wasn't as cool as it looked. It did look cool on that, but honestly, I might move it down just for that. For honestly lying, I think Monsters University lied to us. Truly, they lied to us about college experience. Who am I, Joe Burrow? Who thinks their college experience is about to be like that? Playing frat games and stuff in dungeons and stuff. Okay. Um, Finding Dory. I don't think I'm gonna get heat for this one. I'm gonna put that in solid flick. I'm gonna put it in solid flick, but not there's not much to say about it. I mean, it took forever for them to come out with another sequel to Finding Nemo. With Finding Nemo coming into the picture, come on now, you guys. I think everybody knows where this is going. I think this is my is top three for me of Pixar. Top three, honestly, interchangeable with Monsters University and Up. Honestly, dude, all three of these, all four of these, and peak Pixar right now could be interchanged with like it depends on the day which one's my favorite. They're all super solid. Finding Nemo's lit. It's underwater the entire time. You're following a fish, dude. It's kind of sick. And then dude, the shark scene was horrifying though as a child. So was the barracuda scene. I didn't know what the heck was going on with that whenever I was 8. I didn't know what was happening. Uh, Nemo and he grabs him with his little fins. It's like I just like pretty little ball. I didn't even know that was a fish at that point. Um, no, the shark scene was actually quite terrifying. And then, dude, the whole entire time that they're in the tank, it's lit. The voice actors in that, what was it? William Dafoe's voicing Scar, or is that his name? Scar Frank? I don't know. And then they end up that little lady with a shaky bag, dude. That freaked me out too. But no, so many core memories come from this. I know it's my mom's favorite actually. My mom's favorite is Nemo, and so I think I'm a little bit biased. I grew up watching it a lot. So next up, Cars 3. I'm trying to remember which one was my Cars 3 was that was like Tokyo and everything, I believe. I think. Okay, let's just go with Cars 1. I think this is actually Cars 1. Shaboing. You guys know where that's going. It's a movie about race cars, dog. Come on. You cannot mess this up. I got mad whenever he got thrown off his track and wanted to see that race that he was going on. Doc Hudson's lit. Um, there's not good enough things to say about it. It's honestly the Radiator Springs is a vibe. I honestly feel like my hometown is kind of like Radiator Springs whenever I'm driving through it, so it's kind of like a vibe. Tow Mater, honestly, top 3 Pixar characters. Let's be completely honest, right? Honestly, probably top 2. Honestly, low key, I might throw him in number 1 spot. I think, not a big fan of Ellen here, but I think Dory, Mater, maybe Wally. Those might be top 3, or Dash. Dash from Incredibles is sick. Um, but yeah, Cars. Not enough good things to say about it. Peak Pixar. Is this Cars 2? I believe this is Cars 2. I'm gonna put that in stand-up movie as well. I think Cars 2 was absolutely solid flick. I think it gets way too much hate. That's the time whenever they have like the little Finn McMissile. That's sick. That was awesome. Finn McMissile was dope. That whole oil rig scene, that was so cool. It's like it's basically just a spy movie with cars. I mean, and I just thought it was a great movie. And whenever like Mater eats the wasabi, and he comes out, he thought it was ice cream, and he was like, he starts messing with his stuff. Okay, that stand up movie, really. I mean, come on, boys. Um, and then the third one, honestly, I'm gonna put that in solid flake. I don't really remember it, but I mean, it's a Cars movie. There's no way it's under one watcher or shouldn't be made. At minimum, it's solid flick. I honestly, if I remembered it at all, I would put it above a little bit probably, but I'm gonna just put there to be safe. Next, Incredibles. I'm looking at this list now. Pixar released some absolute bangers, dude. Like low key, Pixar really did. I mean, it's superheroes. My favorite was obviously Dash as a kid because this came out when actually it didn't come out. I don't think I was born yet. I think I might have came out like 2000. I was probably born. Probably came out like 2005, 2006. So I wasn't really alive yet. I was alive, but I wasn't comprehensive of stuff yet. I was still playing with blocks and putting them in the wrong holes and stuff. Um, but growing up, I watched The Incredibles a good bit of times, and watching Dash run on that water, dude, it made me feel like I could fly. You know, seeing a little guy do that, it triggered something in me that wanted to race every kid on the playground. And I think that's why whenever I was young, the way that you got the chicks is being the fastest guy. Didn't matter how good looking you were. It mattered if you were fast or not. and I was fast. Dash kind of inspired me to be where I was in kindergarten. So thanks, Dash, for that. You're going in peak Pixar. Ratatouille. Oh, I think I got to do it as well, dude. They're absolute banger of a movie company. I mean, all this I feel like is just straight up the best. This is it's peak Pixar. Ratatouille, absolute satisfying movie with all the cooking and everything. And dude, Ratatouille, as a kid, I don't even know. I wouldn't eat anything that was in that as a child, but it looked delicious, dude. It looked absolutely insane. I would demolish that in a second if I was 4 years old. And the voice actors were solid. Everything was just an absolute great film about it. And then how he was under the little thing and he was chopping for him. It was just Ratatouille was super solid. The Good Dinosaur, actually, I'm gonna just put that in should be. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna just put it. I'm gonna put it in solid flick. I mean, it's a movie about dinosaurs. I never watched it. If I had to assume just off the movie poster, I've seen a couple of clips of it. It doesn't seem like a bad movie, but honestly, I've never seen it, so I can't really rate it. Bugs Life, don't really remember it, but I don't remember it being that great. I mean, it is like I said, it's one of those movies that animation wasn't that great yet, so it kind of looks a little weird looking at it now. It kind of looks a little buggy. um, but I mean, I can't imagine it being that bad. It's just something that I. It was a movie about bugs, which kind of seems cool, but I wasn't very. I never really watched it that much. I don't really remember it. I'm just put it there to be safe. Kind of in the same category as A Good Dinosaur. Never really watched it. Incredibles 2. I'm gonna put that right here. Um, the reason being it's not in peak Pixar if you think it should be. It's because um, this also took like what was it 14 years to make. That's inexcusable, people. All right, that's inexcusable. We shouldn't be waiting 14 years. What is this, GTA? What's going on here? Why are we waiting 14 years for a sequel? Shouldn't happen. I get that there's some stuff that mixes up between movie producing teams or whatever, but no. It was still solid. But honestly, the ending was okay. I feel like it wasn't the greatest. It doesn't live up to The Incredibles. It was honestly kind of disappointing. Everybody was like, dude, Incredibles 2 is coming out. It's been 34 years since we saw it. It's the people that watched the first Incredibles whenever it was like my age, like 13, 14, while I was watching like Monsters University and stuff like that. Those guys are 62 already. Come on, guys. We need to. They're not watching this. You need to appeal to us now. But it was okay. It wasn't. It was a stand-up movie. It was an Incredibles movie. I mean, it's a movie about superpowers. It can't be that far. Shart. Wally, dude. Wally's going to peak Pixar too. I didn't even see that movie yet. Wally's going to peak Pixar. It is. It truly is. Wally is an absolute stunning movie. Really, it's a love. You cry about a robot, dude. If you're crying about a robot, it's a great movie, and it honestly had a pretty deep plot. Looking back at it, how like humans ruin the earth and everything. As a kid, I was like, yeah. I didn't know what I was talking about, but now looking back, W movie. It really was. It made people realize like, hey, we can really damage the earth. We should probably start, fixing some stuff. Inside Out, stand-up movie, I guess. I don't really remember Inside Out too much. I remember a couple scenes here and there, but I mean everybody likes Inside Out, and it's a pretty cool concept. Really, it really is. But I think I would enjoy it if I watched it again. I really don't remember it, but I'd put it up here. Coco, same thing with this guy. I absolutely love Coco, but I don't think it's in peak. I was a little bit older whenever Coco kind of came out. This was like my freshman sophomore year, so I was kind of over I was kind of over that already. So but I did watch it, and it was a really good movie. Brave, I'm gonna put it in solid flick. It's above all this stuff because I don't really remember this, but I remember Brave. It was good. It was fun, but it wasn't that creative. It wasn't that insane of a movie that you're like, oh wow, that's out of the box thinking. No, it was just it wasn't bad. It was a solid flick. I'd probably watch it one, two, three times. But I all these right here, almost unbeatable. These are unbeatable. These are almost. The only thing that can beat these are these. And that's why we're doing a tier list, because that's exactly what that means. I'm pretty sure you guys knew that. Onward, never watched it. I'm gonna just put it. I don't know where to put this. I guess I'll just put it right here for whoever watched that. I don't know. Um, Soul was okay. Same thing with this one. I was older. I watched it once, so I'm gonna just put it one watcher. I've only watched it once, so it's literally a one watcher for me. Uh, and if I was 13 and I watched this movie, I wouldn't know what the heck's going on. So it's kind of weird that they made this movie and they made it kind of really complex. But yeah, I don't know. Luca, never watched it. I saw like one or two clips, but I've never watched it. So I'm gonna just put it in one watcher. It did seem like it was a decent movie. This one just doesn't make sense. Like, come on, bro. Why is this chick turning into a red raccoon? What is the purpose of this? All this stuff, absolute banger ideas, absolutely great plot, everything. Even all these were still solid. Not one trailer did I see on this that I was like, I kind of want to see that. No, this actually the trailers made me not want to see it. I watched this and I was like, I didn't watch it, but I watched the trailers. I didn't watch the trailers. I watched clips or whatever, and I was like, what? What? It just didn't make sense. And Elemental, I've never seen. I'm just putting. I mean, it's kind of a cool concept, but never seen it. I would just put it meh right there. Sure. Um, Never watched that one. But guys, I honestly, I think nobody will have any objections to this list. Truly, I think I made an absolute banger list. I don't think anything should be interchanged. Anything should be intertwined. I think everything on this list is perfect. But if you don't agree, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you would change. But if you do, I'm probably gonna argue with you because I don't think anything on this changes. If you would take anything from Pixar up here on the top and move it anywhere lower, you got a bone to pick with me, buddy. I'll tell you that. You got a bone to pick with this guy. Okay. Anything from stand-up movie, I can understand moving something from solid flick up to stand-up movie. But the only thing that can be interchanged here is solid flick and stand-up movie. That's it. Nothing from Peak Pixar, nothing from One Watcher. Actually, I mean, some people could say that because I haven't really watched that. But the three in the middle, nothing from the bottom one can move up to the top one. Nothing from the top one move to the bottom one. Okay? But the one in the middle and the one at the top could be interchanged. But if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. I love every single one of y'all. I think there's 58 of us now. And every single one of you guys has my absolute heart. Okay? I give you a kiss. Okay? But yeah, please like and subscribe, guys. I really do appreciate y'all. We're trying to grow the community. Please like and subscribe, okay? I'm only going to say that one more time, maybe. But yeah, please like and subscribe. I'm just kidding. But yeah, boys, we'll see you in the next video. Comment what you want to see next, tier list wise, or whatever wise. I don't care. Give me ideas, and I'll probably pump them out for you. And I love you guys. Peace! What's up? All right, bye.